Randolph Scott, born George Randolph Scott on January 23, 1898, in Orange County, Virginia, remains one of Hollywood's most iconic figures, particularly within the Western genre. His career, spanning from the silent films of the 1920s to the 1960s, cemented him as a symbol of stoic heroism and American masculinity. Known for his quiet strength and rugged demeanor, Scott embodied a particular cultural ideal: honor, perseverance, and individualism. Beyond the screen, his life reflected these values, characterized by discretion, devotion to family, and a steadfast moral compass. His enduring legacy continues to captivate audiences worldwide. Early life and upbringing. Scott grew up in Charlotte, North Carolina, in a well-to-do family. His father, George Grant Scott, was a certified public accountant, while his mother, Lucille Crane Scott, managed the household. Growing up alongside his siblings, Randolph had access to quality education and social opportunities. The family's comfortable lifestyle afforded him exposure to arts, culture, and discipline from an early age. Attending private schools nurtured both his intellect and character, while instilling the values of responsibility and decorum. This early foundation shaped his personality and later informed the roles he would famously embody on screen. College and military service, Scott enrolled at Georgia Institute of Technology, initially pursuing engineering, but his studies were interrupted by World War I. Eager to serve, he enlisted in the U.S. Army, joining the 2nd Trench Mortar Battalion in France. Though he did not face heavy combat, his military experience instilled discipline, maturity, and a strong sense of duty. Exposure to the realities of wartime life deepened his understanding of perseverance and sacrifice. These values would later permeate his acting career, particularly in westerns that celebrated resilience, integrity, and honor. The Army experience left a lasting mark on his personal and professional ethos. Entering Hollywood. After the war, Scott returned home but soon felt restless. The burgeoning film industry in Hollywood beckoned, promising opportunity and adventure. With his father's encouragement, he moved to California in the early 1920s to pursue acting. Scott enrolled in classes and began as an extra in silent films, his tall frame, athletic build, and striking appearance quickly gaining attention. Early work in minor roles helped him develop confidence and screen presence. His big break came when director Cecil B. DeMille noticed his talent, casting him in supporting roles that showcased his natural charisma and set him on a path to stardom. Rising star in the 1930s, Scott's career gained momentum in the 1930s as he transitioned to sound films. Early projects like The Virginia, 1929, and The Last Roundup, 1934, revealed his potential as a leading man, particularly in westerns where his cowboy presence shone. By the late 1930s, he became a bankable star, appearing in films such as Last of the Mohicans, 1936, Jesse James, 1939, and Western Union, 1941. Audiences were drawn to his calm, steady demeanor, athletic build, and rugged looks. Unlike many contemporaries, Scott brought nuance and depth to morally complex characters, creating relatable human heroes who embodied traditional American virtues. The quintessential Western hero, Scott became synonymous with the archetypal Western hero, distinguished by quiet strength rather than flamboyance. His characters often faced moral dilemmas and navigated harsh realities, reflecting perseverance, honesty, and integrity. Unlike other stars whose performances relied on showmanship, Scott's appeal lay in subtlety and stoicism. He embodied an idealized vision of American manhood, one that emphasized action over words. Audiences admired his steadfastness, his ability to convey emotion with restraint, and his unwavering moral compass. In doing so, he redefined the Western hero, leaving a lasting mark on the genre and influencing generations of actors and filmmakers. Collaboration with Bud Boetticher. The 1950s marked a significant phase in Scott's career with his collaboration with director Bud Boetticher. Together, they created the acclaimed Renown cycle, produced by Scott and Harry Joe Brown, which included films like 7 Men from Now, 1956, The Tall T, 1957, and Ride Lonesome, 1959. These westerns were lean, character-driven, and morally complex, exploring themes of revenge, redemption, and the harsh realities of frontier life. Scott played mature, world-weary characters, drawing on his years of experience to portray nuanced emotions. This period is widely regarded as the pinnacle of his acting career, influencing Western storytelling for decades to come. Personal life and values. Despite his on-screen persona as a solitary cowboy, Scott led a private and stable personal life. He married Marion DuPont in 1936, though their marriage ended after 3 years. In 1944, He wed Patricia Stillman, and the couple remained together until his death in 1987. They adopted 2 children, Sandra and Christopher, living quietly in Beverly Hills. Scott's life was marked by devout Christian faith, family devotion, and avoidance of Hollywood scandals. He valued privacy, pursued hobbies like golf, and prioritized personal integrity over fame. His discretion and humility made him beloved both on and off the screen. Retirement and later years. Scott retired in 1962 after Ride the High Country, directed by Sam Peckinpah. The film, featuring co-star Joel McCrea, is considered one of the greatest westerns of all time, and a fitting conclusion to his career. Unlike many actors, Scott embraced retirement, withdrawing from public life while maintaining personal fulfillment. He spent his remaining years quietly, reflecting the same stoic discipline he had portrayed on screen. His absence from Hollywood allowed him to enjoy peace and family life, proving that even a man known for rugged heroism could find true contentment in simplicity and introspection. Legacy and cultural impact. Scott appeared in over 100 films, leaving a lasting impact on Hollywood and the Western genre. His performances continue to be studied and admired for their subtlety, moral depth, and realism. Beyond film, Scott's life offers lessons in humility, authenticity, and personal integrity. He demonstrated that public success does not require public spectacle, and that enduring legacy comes from character, not notoriety. Audiences today can appreciate his work both as entertainment and as a window into a life guided by principle, resilience, and quiet strength. A true reflection of the American spirit. Reflection and final confession. The discovery of Scott's personal note offers new insights into his inner life, revealing regrets, hopes, and reflections on his choices. While much remains private, the note underscores his commitment to honesty and authenticity. It invites contemplation of the man behind the myth, reminding us that even celebrated figures experience doubts, vulnerability, and longing. Scott's life, both public and private, exemplifies courage in embracing one's true self. His legacy is thus not only his films, but also the human lessons embedded in his choices, values, and personal journey. Conclusion: timeless lessons from Randolph Scott. Randolph Scott's story is more than the tale of a Hollywood star. It is a testament to discipline, authenticity, and moral courage. From his early life in Virginia to his rise as a Western icon and his quiet retirement, he lived with a focus on principle over spectacle. His note, while intimate, reminds us that even icons face internal struggles. Ultimately, Scott's legacy endures because he embodied a timeless human ideal: strength paired with humility, resilience tempered by reflection, and the pursuit of a life true to oneself. His films and life remain an enduring inspiration.